This week on Get a Grip,
Angela's taking competitive mom energy to a whole new level.
Girtles, get your heels in, get stuck in. We've had a huge revelation on the no makeup movement.
Should we do a makeup-free episode? No, I'm actually...
Yes.
Should we?
Yes.
Fuck it, let's do it. And we've had to chat about the Meghan Markle twerk video. If somebody suggested twerking and doing a little fucking dance routine where I'm trying to squeeze something the size of a watermelon out of a hole the size of a peanut, I would punch them in the fucking throat.
And we're all for sending your mate's ex's poo.
Oh, you've got to imagine someone being all excited to receive this iconic Tiffany's gift and open it and it's just shit. So I think there's something in that. The old switcheroo, I think, has some real gravity.
The switcheroo is a real,
Yeah, I think
Wow.
that's almost worse than the shit itself. Or listen more, coming right now.
Hello and welcome to Get a Grip with me, Angela Scanlon.
And me, Vicki Patterson.
This is a podcast, the podcast, where we get loud about the realities of womanhood, make sense of the mad and the sometimes, let's be frank, maddening world around us.
And basically dive headfirst into the chaos of life, no filter, no apologies, and absolutely no fucks given.
So if you are sick of being told to pipe down, calm down, or dare I say it,
Get a grip, then you're exactly where you need to be.
grab a drink, pull up a chair, stick the kettle on, take your bra off, stuff it behind the sofa. We're going.
Right, where do you put vaping in here? I'm not doing it.
How's the vape thing going, Vicki?
Brilliant. Giving up things is really hard.
It is. What was the kicker? What threw you back over the edge?
I can't remember.
Was it Gogglebox?
No, it wasn't. I can't remember the specific turning point. Last week, I just had I've mentioned it's always emotions with me. Like, I know I'm doing that because I'm stressed.
Yeah,
so I'm craving relaxation. And in a world where I can't cultivate it naturally because my schedule's a bit unrelenting, I'm doing it synthetically.
And is that giving you relief and relaxation?
Why
'Cause
do you
don't
think
look that?
I was going to say it?
You don't look that madly. Do I relax to me?
Not seem relaxed, Ange. I don't know. It's not going to be fucking 2 weeks on a beach, is it?
No.
Do you know what I mean? And I think I will give it up at some point. I am really trying. I was about 5-6 days in, but then it all unravelled. Weekends are hard. Weekdays are also actually quite hard.
Life is hard.
Life is hard.
Yeah.
So I'm back fucking vaping. I'm not proud of it, but it's who I am.
It's not who you are. You need to remove
I'm a vapist.
the attachment.
I had a dummy till I was 7, you know.
I knew it.
I fucking knew I was getting at you.
I did suggest that you replace with a dummy, and I don't know why I knew that was a thing for you. I feel like you need maybe like a therapy pet. Like, you have 2 of them, but I mean a little animal, a stuffed animal.
Somebody said I should go to hypnotherapy, and I think I might give that a go.
I've got a woman for you.
Why am I not surprised, you fucking hippie? I knew you'd have someone.
I actually have a man now, I'm thinking.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
And he's done some hardcore
when
hypno.
Fucking speaking to him, can you ask him to stop us eating so many donuts as well?
You can ask him yourself, babe.
All right.
I don't want to be the medium.
Sorry, I made you my PA.
Somebody's coming in here now. Yeah, Vicky's just requested a reduction in donuts and vapes, please. How quick can we get that actioned? Yeah, I do believe in hypnotherapy though.
Honestly, this woman was saying to me that her husband was like chronically obese. God, it's so much smoke. Chronically obese and really suffered with just emotionally in his whole life. And this woman got him licked in no time. So there's got to be some gravity to it. I tend not to put given these things enough weight, but I'm open-minded. Because to me, hypnotherapy is, when you used to go to the all-inclusives in Benidorm with your ma when you were little, and there's just a fella on the stage dancing like a chicken. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
You used to get them a bit, you're a chicken.
Okay.
Smack your bum.
Fine.
Yeah.
Shall we talk about Gogglebox?
Yes.
Clean, wholesome telly.
Yes.
It's one of my favourite shows
Do you-
in the world. Friday evenings.
Do you love it?
I love it. I
So
love
many
the
people have said
civilian
that.
version, as they say, with normal people, and also the celeb version. It's fantastic. So you and your mucker Pete Wicks.
We joined the ranks, last week. It's been on my vision board, mate, since like for about 10 years. And it was everything I wanted it to be. It's mate, you fucking getting paid to sit on the sofa, eat snacks with your pal and watch the telly.
Do they provide the snacks or do you?
So they brought a hamper, which was really nice, but I don't know who told them what I like. Because
was there vapes in it?
No, there was no vapes for starters.
Was there Red Bull?
Criminal? No.
Okay, well they just didn't do their research.
They just didn't know me. There was fruit.
Oh, well, they definitely were trolling you, actually.
I was like, what the fuck? So I ended up buying me own and I just got like loads of cheese, vegan cocktail sausages, olives, crisps, Haribos. It was fab. It was really good.
She's a bougie bitch now.
And I even whacked on the old Ninja slushy machine.
You have one of them?
Yeah, babe. I put myself on the waiting list before Christmas. Got one from me and me brother-in-law, Danny. And honestly, I was.
And what do you make in it?
Anything that's frozen. So you can do your frozen margs, you can do your strawberry dacks, do alcoholic cherry coke with amaretto. Honestly, mate, I am obsessed. It was a fair fucking whack of money, like, don't get us wrong. But honestly, I've never had it away. You know, sometimes these things, you buy them and they end up like with the toast you make at collecting dust.
Oh, yeah. No, well, I have an air fryer and genuinely, I actually got it from my mom, but via my granny who died when I was really young.
Aww.
And she said, she realised, your granny left you a bit of money back in the day when you were 7 years of age.
I thought you meant you got her air fryer and I was like, God, Ireland's so ahead of the times.
No. Basically my granny who passed away when I was 7 years of age bought me an air fryer.
No, but that's really cute.
It's actually the cutest thing ever.
I did my walk-in wardrobe when my granny passed. Yeah, thanks, Mavis.
Oh,
yeah, love that.
That's a bit more bougie, but I will stand by my air fryer. I love it to bits.
Go on, and do you use it religiously?
Religiously, and I was really judgmental about the air fryer. Yeah. I was like, this is a bit of George Foreman now. There's a bang of George Foreman off this. It's not going to age well. I look common as muck.
I love them, mate.
I love it.
It does come with certain connotations, doesn't it? There's like all those quotes where it's like 1 minute I'm fucking swinging off the chandeliers in nightclubs, kissing fellas I shouldn't. The next minute me and my pals are talking about air fryers.
Yeah. But also I saw a reel, now this is old, but talking about the ferocity with which people shake the like food in the drawer there of the air fryer. You're like
an angry wank.
Just a bit of cauliflower. I don't know why I'm being so aggressive with it. It's like you can just give it a little nudge, but no.
You need to get it coated, and you've got to get it coated.
I get it coated.
Don't mess around with that action. But no, I'm with you. The Ninja slushy machine has remained a steadfast staple in our house. And I did work frozen Aperols. So Aperol spritz.
I had an Aperol on Saturday at an Olympic sausage party. I love an Aperol.
Lovely. More on the sausage party in a second. So I loved it. Hopefully the audience loved it too. We're filming another one today, actually. I'm going to get them to get us a Domino's.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Is that on the vision board?
No, that's just something fat. I need to hear more about the sausage party. Did you call it a sausage party?
Well, the Sausage Olympics was the official term.
Do you eat loads of different sausages at these things?
No. There were 2 different kinds of sausages.
Just loads of gay fellas? I need to know why it's called Sausage Olympics.
No, the young fella likes sausages. It just so happens that he has 2 dads.
Fine.
So there's an irony, but I think it might be lost on the 7-year-olds.
Yeah, but it's good to have some jokes for the older ones.
It's great. And it was fabulous. It lashed rain. So it was like a bit of a damp sausage, I would say. But actually watching all the kids tearing around the place in the pissings of rain was glorious. Also, they played tug of war because it was the Olympics.
Yes.
There was archery.
No.
There was tug of war. There was like lots of different little things.
Cute.
And balloons in the shape of Olympic torches. Like they really went in on it. It was fabulous.
I love when people commit to a theme.
Oh, I know you do.
I do. Like
I've seen your Easter Instagram posts.
I'm trying to get one off the ground for Father's Day, if I'm honest with you, but I'm not sure if it's too ostentatious.
Oh, really?
It's notoriously under-celebrated, isn't it? And honestly, we've got some dead nice dads in our family, so I'm keen to give it a fucking
rebrand. So where are you going to go? How are you doing it?
Thinking barbecue in the garden. Blokes like barbecues, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Thinking like bouncy castle, but one of them ones with like the goal theme, so you can kick the football through the hole as well.
Okay.
And then I'm just thinking like baskets.
And who's the bouncing castle for?
The kids.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, honestly, the Ramadans love breeding, so there's loads of kids.
Right.
But yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. Anyway, enough about the Father's Day.
I love it. Tug of war. I highly recommend tug of war.
Does it get really competitive?
Do you know what? They were getting stuck in, but also it like brought something up in me that I forgot was there, a dormant want.
You're competitive,
Oh,
babe.
babe, yeah.
You're so competitive.
I am so competitive. It's ridiculous.
I can tell a mile
But
off.
also, I really denied this aspect of me for a very long time
Because
now.
we think it's not attractive. But actually, I love a competitive woman.
I was like, girls! Because it was wet on the thing. So they were...
Dig your heels in!
Dig your heels in! Dig your heels in! So they were like sliding along, trying to get a bit of grip with their little rudders
Bit of
on the thing.
purchase.
I was like, Gertles! Get your heels in! Get stuck in! Honestly, it was so embarrassing. And all the other parents were just like, okay, she's like into this. A little too much. And then they won!
It's the taking part that counts.
Yeah, fuck that. Get in! Anyway, lovely. I really like tug of war, especially for women.
Well, I just think tug of war and anything that gets the old blood flowing, it's got to be good, hasn't
A few
it?
rope burns though. There was a few casualties, but
Was
everyone left with a little party bag and they were absolutely delighted.
Was the
with life.
sausages in the party bag?
No, but I did bring a gift to the parents of a rolled big chorizo thing.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you were a
Sorry.
good house guest.
I actually, okay, this is really bad, but I did bring it. I bought it. I brought it in the car and then I realised the party was in the green opposite their house rather than in their house. And I thought, well, we keep the sausages for tomorrow.
Did you keep the
We
sausage?
did. We had them yesterday. So I'm sorry, lads. Surprisingly, I've learned so much about myself recently. I can be really like petty and tight sometimes. Not that I was being petty with the sausages, but I was just thinking ahead. I was like, do you know what? I'm working tomorrow morning. We do have people coming over. I've got a bit of a cheese board, but them sausages might be great for the kids. Done.
Fine, mate. What they don't know won't hurt them. They didn't know the sausage existed.
They do
It's like
now.
Schrodinger's cat.
What's that?
Schrodinger's
I
cat.
know about this. Tell me again.
That's all I've got.
Okay.
Literally, if you're looking for me for more on that, that's all I've got. Schrodinger's
You know, when I said Pavlov's dog the other day, if you asked me about that theory, I could actually tell you.
Could you?
Yeah, we don't have time, but I'll tell you another day.
Okay, do me.
Schrodinger's cat.
Schrodinger's cat, Google it.
I am. Not right now. We'll tell you another day. Okay.
Moving on.
Okay, well, Vic's having a little puff there. Amy sent us up.
You're a terrible wing woman. You absolutely grasses up every opportunity. Snitches get stitches on.
Snitches get stitches.
Everyone can hear I'm vaping. Just fuck up. Get off
But
my
also,
dick.
I'm trying to be your accountability buddy, okay?
Don't want anyone to be accountable.
scientifically
I want to be pandered to.
proven I am not your pandering friend, babes. And you're going to thank me in the long run.
I like sycophants.
Angela and Vicky, what a podcast. Oh, here we go. You like this one, so?
Oh no, is it about it's giving up me?
No.
Oh, okay,
it's a
thank God.
sycophant. I'm joking. I have listened to all episodes on my commute since I saw you both on the One Show, and I love your energy, laughs, your realism, and unapologetic sailor language.
Fucking get in.
Yep. Vicky, I first saw you in the jungle with Fern and saw a beautiful, honest, and open woman with the most infectious energy. You are brilliant, and don't you ever forget it.
I love her.
I love her.
I love it so much.
Oh my God, Angela, you captured the spirit of Strictly, and seeing you grow and dance each week was a delight.
No, I'm sorry. You've wrote this, haven't you? This is too nice for someone to send to us.
No, as a 48-year-old menopausal mum of 2 ex-wildebeests, more bank and fridge emptying men these days, I have finally found a podcast I can look forward to. My only complaint is now I'm caught up. I have to wait a week for each new episode. You certainly have made my mornings on the way to work so much brighter. Now I'm off to take this damn bra off and free the nipples. Well, maybe not fully.
I love this woman so much. Like,
I'm just envisaging what, like, our live shows where everyone comes and we have a like box where you put your bra in it, and maybe we donate them to charity.
Oh my God, that would be so great. Honestly, I feel like hearing things like that makes me feel so happy, so proud, and just so all warm and fuzzy inside that we are making this like lovely thing that people can listen to and have a bit of an escape.
And let their nipples fall out.
Yeah, exactly. Women have got like the emotional load women have to absolve. That's not right.
Absorb.
Yeah, thank you.
I think either would work.
Well, I'll stick to absorb. But yeah, I just think it's so much. So to know that people have got a little bit of escape, a little bit of a reprieve is heartwarming, to say the least. Whoever this woman is, I love you so fucking much.
Amy, we love you.
Amy, we love you so fucking much.
Yeah, merci beaucoup.
Free the nipples.
Get them out.
Also, shall we talk about Chrissy Teigen?
Who are pal?
Yeah, we're mate. We're a new pal.
CT.
So obviously we met John at the one show, had a bit of a moment. He
That sounded a little creepy.
Did it?
A tiny bit.
Oh, it was not intending to. Fucking would never do that to me pal Chrissy.
Oh.
We met him and he was a nice man and he let slip that he loves unhinged women. We shared the clip on my Insta and Chrissy Teigen, his wife, commented. And I am chuffed to bits, mate. I love her.
I love her too. And she is the definition of unhinged. And I feel like she ran so we could walk. No, what's the way?
Yeah, no, she walked so we could run.
That one. She walked so we could run.
Yeah.
Like I love she is absolutely mad.
Yeah. I love them as a couple. I feel like he's the yin to her yang. And I get a bit of that between me and Irk. Like,
Same.
yeah, is that right for you as well?
Yeah.
Like you need, when you are like slightly chaotic and a million miles an hour, neurotic, whatever else, you need a man who is calm and grounding and, you know, patient and all those things. And I see that dynamic.
But also who can cut through your bullshit at times.
Oh, absolutely.
Like when my eyes go jiggly, right?
When you're that stressed.
No, it's actually when I have my period. Roy is like, oh dear. He'll say to the girls, oh my God, her eyes are wobbling, guys. Like, watch out.
Like those googly eyes you can stick on puppets.
Kind of. They just, I'm not aware of it. Like the shift is not so big that I'm literally like that. But he says he can see it. My nostrils flare more.
Like a dragon.
I'm obviously trying to like, you know, contain my fury. But then the eyes, he's like, oh fuck.
I don't think you can control your eyes.
No, you can't. Well, I can't.
Are we talking eyeballs here?
Eyeballs,
Nah, you
just
can't
like shuffling like that.
No. I think that's outside of our realms of control. I
mean, I can turn one eye in, but I cannot make them move at breakneck speed.
No.
So it's just a kind of, it's a warning. It's a warning sign.
Is
and
it
he's
a bit
like
disconcerting for the family?
It is a little bit, but at least I gave them a warning. Do you know what I mean? When he's in a shitty mood, I'm like, what's your excuse?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm literally laying eggs right now, dickhead.
Thank you. I can feel them. And if like Amy and Chrissy, you want to get in touch,
email her at hello@getagriplove.com. You can Instagram her at getagriplove, or you can WhatsApp her on 07457 411 037. We also would like to do a bit of a punt for voice notes.
My favourite.
I would love someone to send her in a voice note telling me how good we are.
Yeah, or just telling us about themselves.
Oh yeah, that as well. Sorry, yeah. You can do whatever.
Yeah, we just want to hear the accents. I want to know
where our listeners are. Oh, that would be so nice.
Yeah. Where in the world, you know, like
are
maybe
you from?
Thank you. This could be a good duet. Did you clock Kate Moss rocking the no makeup look at a little birthday shindig there last week?
Iconic. She literally invented effortless chic. Meanwhile, Dakota Johnson's out here mailing gorilla poop to her mate's ex.
Effortlessly classy and chaotic in the best possible way. Don't even get me started now on Meghan Markle twerking before giving birth to Lilibet.
Buckle up, babes. We're going to talk about all of that in a moment.
Welcome back. It is time for What in the World Has Been Going On.
Why did you do that?
Because sometimes you need to know what you're missing in order to appreciate it. It's time for What in the World Has Been Going On.
Oh, I missed it.
I like that. It's
not
become a thing.
It sounded so wrong when you didn't sing it. Yeah.
Without passion or humanity. Let's talk about Kate Moss's makeup-free face.
Obviously following in the footsteps of, well, probably there's loads of women who've done it, but ultimately the one that's most talked about is Pamela Anderson, isn't it? And she's been going to events makeup-free since I think around 2023.
And basically broke the internet in the opposite way that Kim K did when she like sprayed champagne onto her arsehole. Backwards for Paper magazine and coined the term breaking the internet. I feel like Pamela had the same effect.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, hang on, 90s sex pot bombshell. Pamela isn't wearing mascara, doesn't look like a drag queen, essentially. Because I'm pretty sure the no makeup look still has a bit of makeup. Like she's got a bit of concealer on. She's definitely toned down the old whiskey nose. Not that you have a whiskey nose, Pam. I'm talking for myself. But like if I was doing no makeup, I'd certainly like get rid of a bit of redness.
I know what you mean. You think there's some minimal stuff going on there.
Yeah, of course.
I think it's just a huge juxtaposition, isn't it, from the version of Pamela that we're all familiar with. And it sort of coincided with this like dramatization of her life being released, didn't it? The one with, is it Sebastian Stan and Lily James?
Was the
It was, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she did a Netflix thing though separately where she was much more in the driving seat, right?
Yeah. So that again was a reaction to this, like this reimagining of her life or dramatization, whatever you want to call it.
Kind of bombed, didn't it?
I don't know. I watched it, mate. I felt really conflicted about watching it because I love Pam. And I felt like she wasn't involved. She didn't approve. And that to me was just really icky.
Yeah.
Like if it's someone's life and they're still alive and able to object, I don't know if you should have intellectual, like,
you should be allowed to. Yeah.
Take someone's intellectual property like that. Anyway, I did think it was fucking really good though. Which is where I'm conflicted, and I also think Lily did a great job.
True story or based on a true story? Because I think that's quite dodgy. It's a bit like The Crown, and you're like, oh, I have just taken this as gospel. That everything I've watched is true to life. When actually there's creative and poetic license. Which
I think there always is, isn't there? With stuff like this, there's always going to be a little bit of
timelines are a bit off, or the backstory doesn't make the editor, whatever.
And they say, don't, that there's 3 sides to every story. There's your side, my side, and the truth. So who knows, right? But anyway, it was good. It was also ridiculous in parts. Like Sebastian Stan, who played Tommy Lee, his willy could talk.
What?
His wiener could talk.
Why?
Like, honestly, it was just a madness. I think it was sort of to suggest like he wasn't entirely in control.
I think it definitely must have said based on a true story.
Tommy Lee walking around with a talking wang.
Tommy Lee has many talents, guys. Are you ready? I'm like, oh my God. What bit, without getting too explicit, was it the like little eyeball bit that talked?
I don't know. He didn't say that. So he was sort of like having a wee and stuff, and he'd be like looking down and he'd be like, his Willie would have a different voice to him. No, honestly, it's so weird. It's years since I've watched it, so I can't speak as an expert.
Wonder Pamela was furious about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that was like just the tip of the iceberg.
The tip of something.
Unintended. So anyway, so I think her really taking control of everything and like stripping herself back was a reaction to a couple of things that happened, that she felt powerless.
Yeah.
She felt like her story was being told for her again. And I think that's kind of an age-old narrative as far as Pam's concerned. Like she's been positioned as this like bombshell, this glamazon, this ultimate sex symbol. And I think stopping wearing her makeup was her way of taking control of her narrative. And like, I'm really here for it.
But isn't it also a bit like, and you hear more and more like older women talking about how, I saw an interview with Halle Berry recently and she was like, I am so happy to age.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to see my face changing, and actually less so for her, but to see the change in attitude of other people towards her. And she said for so long, the only thing, because she was so incredibly beautiful, nobody could really see past that. They were like, oh my God, you look beautiful. You are beautiful. You're this, that, and the other. And they kind of didn't care. It was like picture but no sound. They didn't care what she had to say or what she felt. It was just like, oh, that's her thing. Like she's gifted. And, you know, there's obviously pretty privilege and all of that stuff. And I'm sure there's worse things than to be born beautiful. But like, I feel like it's a kind of rebellious kickback against this assumption that, oh, I'm the beautiful woman. I've always been judged on that. The assumption that I have nothing to, I don't have the brains, you know, or the depth maybe.
It's definitely something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all for women doing whatever the fuck they want. And I do think it's a quite nice alternative to, you know, the anti-aging, clinging to your youth, throwing everything at it thing. You know
Everyone looking the same.
Exactly. It's nice to have options. It's nice to tell women you're beautiful regardless and you can take whatever route. Do you know what I mean? All I can think of is how much of my life I waste in glam.
Babe, honestly.
2 hours every day. Minimum. And if I could have that time back, mate, I would sleep more.
But the thing is, you could have that time back.
I know, honestly though, I'm fucking not Pamela Anderson or Kate Moss.
Hon, I've seen you without makeup.
It is a car crash. Honestly, I'm not even joking. It is. But then this is it. Like, I'm aware as these words leave my mouth that I'm part of the problem, you know? And I should have confidence to go more fresh-faced and be more authentically and not hide behind all the makeup and stuff. But I don't know, it is hard. I do take my hat off to these women. I think what they're doing, I know it sounds so vapid, but I think what they're doing is quite brave and powerful.
So do I.
In a really vapid sense, fuck me, they're not down the mines. They're not like...
Yeah, on a flotilla,
I get it. But in this little space, I do think we can call it brave.
Yeah. I do. And I think it's maybe a gradual step, and there's part of it is aging and part of it is that kind of deeper confidence. But I think you can probably, like for you especially, and you tell me, like I feel like glam is kind of your
armor.
Yeah, because I've been out and about with you, and when you're in glam, like it's quite intense.
I mean, makeup's too much.
Oh my God, no.
Oh, God.
I mean, people are like, Vic, I love it. People know you and they love you and they feel very connected to you. And
it's all part of the image, isn't it?
And I imagine when you're out of glam, that's your kind of off switch. So maybe it allows for you to go home, take off your glam and be
who I want to be.
Yeah, not have to perform. So this is part of a performance that actually protects you in a way.
I didn't think I was going to cry about makeup, but I think I might. That's really actually stopped us dead in me tracks. That Ange, I didn't think of it that way, but maybe you're right. I think for women, like putting on your makeup, putting on your slap, putting on your war paint, whatever you call it, like it ultimately is that. It's preparing to go into work or whatever space you're going to and be that version of yourself that you know everyone wants. And I don't know, I think
everyone wants.
You think everyone wants, yeah. And I think that is an element of it. And these ladies doing this,
it's like, fuck you, I'm doing what I want to do.
Yeah, it's a real power play.
I think it's a real power play too.
Should we do a makeup-free episode? No, I'm actually... Should we?
Yes.
Fuck it, let's do it. Yep. I'm aware for everyone consuming this on a non-visual medium, that means fuck all.
It's going to be less exciting.
We
but you
also
can go
are
to
on YouTube.
Instagram and YouTube.
Check out the fucking faces there. Should we do it? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm for it.
We could do a 3-hour-long episode because we won't be in glam.
You'll be sick of the sound of women.
Fabulous. But I love this. I love this trend generally. And I actually think it's so important for us to see women looking like normal
women. Yeah.
Humans.
For everyone's self-esteem, mate.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
I know, I feel like we've just like built women up and now there is just such an opportunity for women bashing, and I'm so not here for it, but I do have a complicated relationship with the Sussexes.
Yeah.
Sussexes?
Well, it's the fact that they're still calling themselves the Sussexes. Part of this.
When Megan corrected Mindy Kaling.
Oh, it was.
And I like that Mindy. I think she's all right. So I was like, oh. I don't think if anyone, like people call me Victoria, people call me Vicki Pattinson. Like I'm 15 years going strong. Do you think I've ever corrected any cunt? Nah. Just fucking call us what you want. I guarantee I've been called fucking worse. There's no way I am fucking slapping me pal's wrist on me Netflix series just for something like that. Like, oh, it gave me the ick.
There's a good few icky things going around. That bloody clip that's doing the rounds, which again is like her talking about how hard she works, and everyone's like,
and I'm
read the room.
I'm sometimes a bit guilty of that though. Like I actually felt like, oh God, I'm all for like, oh, I work so hard, and then I'm like,
yeah,
shut
babe,
the fuck
but you
up,
do it in the privacy of your own bloody home, or sitting in here chatting in a safe space, not on a
global podcast. I know,
like, dry your eyes, pal. I'm sorry to say, get a grip. Shit, we did it. I did it.
You did it.
I used the G word.
You did it. It was so good.
I'm sorry. The point of this is, and I have
we're not
to
just
say,
shitting on that. We're not.
Because I would like to let the record state that I have, when the like landslide in the direction that took them out was happening, there must be a better way to say that, I really stood up. I was like, no, I feel like she does have a right to join the royal family,
and in whatever way she sees fit,
and make it work for herself, and not like just take the soup and be the whole thing. Anyway, I was quite.
I will say, I was with you, mate, and I was like, who gives a shit? Harry's obviously fucking unhappy in his role in the royal family. If he wants to take a step back,
he's also not going to be the king. He's like.
Yeah, he's always been a bit like rebellious and a bit rogue, hasn't he? Like, I actually was all for them just like retreating off into the distance, bringing up their gorgeous little kids, being really happy and getting the privacy that they claim to so desperately crave.
You see, this is the difficulty, because I don't know that it was privacy that they wanted. I think they just didn't want to be like shoved into the corner of whatever. Like, to me, I can hardly breathe when I think about what it must feel like to be a royal.
Oh, I know.
Like, it's not cute.
I am a royalist, which is absolutely...
But like, is that because you love the pomp and the ceremony and all the ridiculousness? But like, imagine you sitting in a room on your own, never being able to leave the house. And without, like, because it's fame at a level that's like suffocating, but without any of the upside.
I know what you mean. Well, I mean, living in Bucky House can it be hard, like...
But you can't go down... You're not going for a little jog in... Hyde Park.
You've really overestimated how much I would fucking want to go for a little jog in Hyde Park. Mate. I'll just be ringing my little bell, sitting with all my corgis, having eggs Benedict brought up, chuffing on me vape. Which reminds us, I'm fucking good. Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, Meghan Markle, it's complicated. I feel like we could do a full makeup-free episode on this.
But and also, I just don't want to jump on it. I don't want to be I don't want to be that woman, really.
I think at the heart of it is this authenticity thing, which is hard to put your finger on, isn't it? People are like, oh, they either like it or they don't. And a lot of it roots down to whether they believe what you're saying and how you're behaving, and whether there's some sort of like alignment with your actions and your beliefs and your behavior.
And this little video, I don't know if it's done them any favors. I think in their head, they were like, we're going to release this delivery room video. It's Lilibet's 4th. It's going to be a cute little throwback moment.
I have no makeup on. I look a bit nerdy dancing.
Yeah, and Harry's doing his dad dancing, and we are so relatable and so authentic and so fun. And actually, although I will say in some of the comments underneath the posts I've seen, it's quite divided. I will say ultimately the general consensus is that it's a bag of cringe on toast.
Cringe.
Yeah. And I don't know, because for me, all I can think of in this moment, obviously I haven't had a kid, Ange, but I think if somebody suggested twerking and doing a little fucking dance routine where I'm trying to squeeze something the size of a watermelon out of a hole the size of a peanut, I would punch them in the fucking throat.
So I'm going to start at the start. So that analogy.
Do I need to vape for this?
Do it. That analogy of squeezing a watermelon out like the whole of an orange or a peanut, you lucky bitch.
It's like a mouse's ear. It's fucking lovely. I've had no complaints.
Peanut. Like the thing is, or I think they say like a watermelon out of your nostril, whatever. Actually, big nostrils, small, who fucking knows? Anyway.
No, I wouldn't want to put a watermelon out of any of me holes.
Like your cervix is supposed to expand to accommodate. Most other like orifices are not designed to expand for a human. So I'm just saying that like visual is not helpful for a woman who's pregnant and about to have labor, because it makes it sound like it's
horrific.
Yeah, and wrong, whereas actually the body is designed to do it. Anyway, and
still don't want to.
The dancing thing, like she's definitely done all hypnobirthing situ, and active labor is like a thing that I think is, there's something great about her being up, dancing, moving. It helps like the head drop into the position for birthing.
Is that what the twerking was all about, mate?
That's
shaking
what the
head
twerking
out.
is all about. It's like allowing the head to drop into the birth canal rather than lying on your back, heavily medicated, where you're like flying blind.
I would absolutely just be flying off me
Like,
I'll be
more.
I'll be give anything you can give us it. I want more of it. I want all of it. Erkan, don't come anywhere near us.
I think that's it. This is not a performance. And with respect, Prince Sussex, what's his name?
Well, they're not prince or princess anymore.
Okay, Mr. Sussex.
Harry and Meghan.
Mr. Sussex, I feel, made this a little bit about him. And honestly, if anyone was up in your face when you're doing the dirty work, fuck that.
No, I can't imagine a world where I just think I'd be so angry. And like stories I get told, like my mates are obviously having kids now and stuff like that. That's the age we're all at it. But like I still get told things like husbands complaining about, I had a terrible night's sleep last night. I had to sleep on that bed. Or, when she held my hand really hard, it hurt. Do you know what I mean? You still get these like really tragic stories about men just totally getting the tone wrong and making it about them and things like that. And I don't know. I think she would have orchestrated this, if I'm entirely honest.
I think some ill-judged PR is like, I got a great idea.
This will be so relatable. Oh my God, Meghan.
We're going to sell those jams out, girl. Look at Kris Jenner. We're going to own this moment. We're going to do this thing. I've got it. She's like, okay.
Yeah, I mean.
Mr. Sussex sitting there scratching his head going, grand, whatever. I fucking don't have any idea, clearly.
I think at this point he's so just complicit and part of the PR machine, isn't he? I don't know. This thing, I don't hate them. If they're happy, living their life, that's all I want for anybody. But I did not.
I think she would have been better off doing the actual push out in the birthing pool with Harry foraging around with a little fishnet trying to catch the poo before anyone saw it. That's the video I want to see.
Just to play devil's advocate, they would have got shit for that and all.
They would have.
They would have.
Yeah.
They can't do wrong for doing right. So I think at this point they're just having fun and putting out what they want.
I wonder, was there any temptation after the birth of holding on to that poo, sticking it in a box and sending it to Dan Wootton?
Or his dad. But imagine Charles.
I was like, who's Dan Wootton's dad?
No, man. His dad. Send it straight to Charles.
Dear Charlie. Yeah. I bet there's a post room and everything that you have to go through.
Have
it's not
this
like direct.
Asking how dark my baby will be. You have a bit of shit.
Oh my God. Oh, we're talking, of course, moving swiftly on.
I love how you say of course, like anyone's got a clue.
Oh, well, there's been quite a bit of poo chat, but Dakota Johnson has made it, I cringed when I first spoke about my daughter pooing in my eyeline in the garden, but actually Dakota Johnson has just gone up in my estimations by so many levels, games. I don't know what's happening.
This little press tour she's on the moment for a new film, Materialists. Like, she's slaying every look. She looks better than she ever has, and I've always thought she was a goddess, so she's looking incredible. But as well, she is just coming across as like quite fun and quite normal.
But also the best friend a woman could wish for. She did a Vanity Fair lie detection thing where they had to go through, they showed her Alex Earl and Alex Cooper, hot mess and call her daddy.
Yeah.
Who there's a bit of beef between them. And she's like, do you know who this person is? And she said, no, should I? Maybe? No. And then they showed her the other Alex and she's like, isn't that the same person? And then she's like, this is Alex Earl, this is Alex Cooper. So they're both called Alex. They both look the same. Is there beef? Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, so it was kind of giving a sense of where she was at in terms of her pop culture prowess. And then cut to the chick asking her, have you ever, or is it true that you sent a box of poo to your best friend's ex? And she was like, I mean, he's not going to see this, is he? I did it.
He's obviously going to say the whole world's talking about it, mate.
And she sent a gorilla's poo from a website called shitsender.com.
Brilliant.
And you can get all sorts of animal poo in all different
I love how she went for
sizes.
the gorilla. That feels really pointed. That feels like a deliberate choice.
He might have been acting the monkey.
Yeah. Also, as well, he might just be a great big oaf.
Probably.
Yeah. I love that.
I love that too.
It's something I would do that.
But would you do it for yourself or would you do it for a pal?
I would do it for anyone. Like, I don't need much encouragement in that space. Honestly,
have you ever sent something?
So when I first started out in Geordie Shore, I used to say, bag of dicks a lot. Like, that's a bag of dicks. I think I said it in the jungle and Ant and Dec made some sort of joke like, no, that's tomorrow's trial, Vicki. Like, it was super cute.
Funny.
And I sort of gained a bit of pace and momentum. And I don't take any credit for the pop culture moment.
You
but
should.
I mean, I think everyone else was doing it as well.
Hey, we need t-shirts with bag of dicks on it.
Yeah, let's get the Kris Jenner vibes going. But yeah, so anyway, I once went to a book signing and a girl brought me a bouquet of dicks, of chocolate dicks. And so, yeah.
Women supporting women.
Yeah, I feel like I have not myself sent anything, but I have been the recipient of something quite fun. But I would 110% send poo. I'd send my own poo.
Would you?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
Wow.
I have an
Would you pop it into the loo and then transfer it into a box?
No,
or
I'd poo in the box.
Straight to the box. Would you decorate it? I don't know why. Like,
well, there's that famous story, isn't there, about what's your called, man?
I don't know where you're
Sharon
going.
Osbourne.
Go on.
She once sent a poo to somebody in a Tiffany's box. So
That's
they were like,
iconic. I'm sorry.
I mean, she's petty bitch, but
Yeah.
she was all so you've got to imagine someone being all excited to receive this iconic Tiffany's gift and open it and it's just shit. So I think there's something in that. The old switcheroo, I think, has some real
The
gravity.
switcheroo is a real like.
Yeah, I think
Wow.
that's almost worse than the shit itself. Getting someone's hopes up and then it's shite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't dress it up. I'd put daisies on it.
I would put it in a fancy box.
Just a fancy box.
Like a Rolex box or a Cartier. Yeah. Haha, it's me shit.
Tidy, like your little peanut hole. You've got a tidy little poos too. Sitting in a little Tiffany's ring box. A little droplet.
I said
sheep's poo.
I said a Rolex box. They're infinitely bigger.
Oh, are they? I wouldn't know.
I think... I've not got one either. You're such a knob.
Vicky's doing well for herself, gal.
I'm fucking doing great.
If you want to send us a little poop in a Cartier box or anything else, frankly, get in touch. Email, you can't send a poo via email, but you could send a poo emoji. hello@getagriplove.com. Instagram is getagrip.love. And the WhatsApp number is 07457411037. And we record at Audio Always Studios. I'm sure you can find that. Send us a little poo. No, don't send us something nice.
I can't
Cookies.
believe you're petitioning for poo.
No, I don't want poo.
If also as well, if you spot a story that you think we need to hear about, whether it's headlines, hot takes, heated debates, or you just want to tell how fucking good we are, which I love, get in touch.
That is all for today.
That's
on Get a
flown.
Grip.
Do you think that's flown?
It's been a quickie.
Probably because I'm off my head on my fucking vape. Like, we'll be back every Thursday, so please hit that follow button so you don't ever miss an F, because that truly would be a travesty.
A travesty. And if you've enjoyed us wanging on, tell your mates, tell your family, your fur babies, your neighbours, your enemies. Send it around all the group chats. Actually, pin it in your group chats. How about that?
Ooh, we've actually had an unexpected 5-star review really recently.
Unexpected, you say?
Well,
rude. Go on.
Wait till you hear who it's from.
So.
That's what's unexpected. Or maybe it's not. It depends if you've got a healthy sense of self-esteem. A whimsical journey through the cosmos and acorns.
Oh, I like the cut of their jib already.
Angela and Vicki are an absolute delight. These two charismatic squirrel women bring a refreshing blend of humour, wisdom, and fucking warmth to every episode. Their discussions span from the mysteries of the universe to the simple joys of acorn hunting, all under the enchanting glow of the moon. And it's from John Ledge.
Shut up.
I know!
It has a bang of him off it as well, the cosmos and the acorns. I don't even remember speaking about acorns.
Well, if somebody did, it would be fucking you. I'm not talking about acorns.
I have them in my smoothies.
But yeah,
thank you, John Ledge. We love that.
I know. And I feel like he's going to inspire a whole generation of people to leave us more reviews. So
honestly,
just to hammer it home again.
We're Hollywood. Is that what you meant to say?
No, we are Hollywood, but I was going to say, just please give her a review.
Give us a great review, a la John Ledge there. And remember, it's 5
stars or fuck off.
Yeah. Bye.